172. 172. That's the amount of times Max Holloway has said, we will find out in the lead up in this fight.
We get to find out Saturday night, man. We're going to find out what I've been saying all week. Days away, bro. Tune in. It's going to be fun. Can't wait, you know. I can't wait. The fun thing is we get to find out. We get to solve all this problem.
I'd take your head off.
Find out.
If
We're going to find out October 26th.
Let's find out in
We're
the
gonna
first 10
find out.
seconds.
We're going to find out.
From the face-off digitally to the press conference, we will find out. I like this one. This is a funny phrase to me because I feel like Max Holloway I think he's nervous. I'll be real. Max Holloway's nervous. It's almost like his replies are so manufactured and they're not real replies. Like, listen, I don't have any problem with Max, but his confidence is starting. I feel like it's lackluster. Like, it's come to a point that Ilia Topuria had to point it out. Like, Max, we will find out Holloway. Like, listen, bro. Like I said, Max is cool, but I feel like he can't. Like, first Ilia Topuria. First of all, English is not his first language. Like, and he's come a long way. This is the best press conference I've seen from Ilia Topuria ever. Before this, it was just, shut up, shut up. You know, when Ilia kept saying that annoying shit, he came a long way from, shut up. You know, he's come a long way. He's been doing a good job getting under Max Holloway's skin. And I know, like, Max Holloway fans are like, dude, this is how Max Holloway always is. He always be like that. Bro, look at any Max Holloway press conference with, like, Ortega or, like, Volk or any of these guys. He's always talking to shit, saying what he's going to do to them, talking all vibrant, how high energy, all this stuff. He's not like that with Topuria, and I think it's because the nerves. I really believe he's nervous, bro. We'll find out, bro. Yeah, we'll find out Saturday, bro. We'll see. Days away. Days away.
Couple days away, bro.
Yeah, we'll see, dude. Rock on, dude. Cowabunga, dude. Like, this is what I'm hearing from Max Holloway consistently. Coming to a point, like, before he even answers a question, oh, yeah, Max, how was training going, bro? Like, is your wife doing good? We'll find out Saturday. Nigga, what, bro? Just have some substance. And listen, I'm not trying to get on Max too much. Like I said, he's a cool guy, but like he's giving me nervous energy just because I've never seen Max Holloway repeat the same phrase like a robot repeatedly in any build up to any fight except for Ilia Topuria. And now to Ilia Topuria, I really believe he's playing mind games. Like, yeah, I'm going to point at the center of the ring 10 seconds. He's going to do it. Don't get me wrong. He's going to do it, but I don't think he's not going to expect Max Holloway to engage in that. So I do believe he's going to point down to it, but he knows deep down Holloway's not going to sit there and just try to swing with him. So he knows that he's not going to get this fastest knock. I'm going to get the fastest knock on UFC history. When Ilia's saying these stuff, I don't think he actually like believes that Max is going to put himself out there like that. He knows it's going to be a good fight in the sense that like, it might get out. It's probably going to get the first. Like, Ilia keeps saying he's not going to get the first. I think he's going to take Ilia a little bit like he always does in every fight. A good boxer like the Peter Yans, the Ilia Topurias, they find, like, patterns of what their opponents are doing. Then, like, they will capitalize on it a little bit later. Like, against Volk, it only took him one round. He could capitalize it towards the end of the first round, but I really think Max Holloway is going to come out very passive. So I feel like Ilia Topuria, like, he might find the finish, but it's going to come rounds 2 or 3. I just want to say that. So I do think he's playing mind games. Like, oh, it's going to be an easy fight, this, that, and the third. The way he talks about, like, what he's going to do it in fastest knock on the UFC. He's saying it to get under Holloway's skin and just get in his head. Is it working? Yes, because, like I said, Max Holloway is just looking uncomfortable, not looking confident. There's so much nervous energy. Manufactured same reply every single question. Doesn't matter what you're asking, bro. You can ask him how his day's going. We'll find out Saturday night. You know, like shit like that. So with the Ilia Max situation, the press conference kind of went how I expected. Like I knew Max Holloway was gonna come out with the same reply, and I knew Ilia was gonna continue to play mind games. That little
Max, find out for Holloway. Find out all the time. We will find out. We will find out.
I noticed you didn't bring your BMF belt, Max. Where is it?
Like Ilia knows what he's doing, bro. I like it. I think it's funny. So yeah, this was listen, before the fight, Ilia's already up 10-8. Like, from the face-off digitally to the press conference, he's winning that. The face-off, the way he shook his hand and he told Max, like, yeah, first 10 seconds. And the way Max responded, just, like, uncomfortable, like, I'm not going to even, like, try. Like, listen, I'm telling you, you guys think I'm over-exaggerating, bro. Max is uncomfortable, turning away, not trying to acknowledge him. Like, he does not like the energy Ilia's bringing. He's probably frustrated. He probably wants to just get the fight over. He's like one of those things, like, I just want to get in there and fight because I'm nervous, you know? It's one of those things. That's why I feel like he's like, we'll see Saturday night. Because what happens after Saturday night when you get knocked out, dog? Like, then what are we going to see next Saturday night? Like, brother, you just come with something new and don't show Ilia that you're, like, getting bothered by his shit talk, because I really believe he's showing Ilia he's bothered. That's why Ilia always has that cocky smile that pisses everyone off. Yo, if you hate Ilia, bro, and you're a Max fan, I know you guys are watching these press conferences just pissed off the way he's smiling, joking with Max and how Max is so uptight. Like, yeah, we'll see. You know, so it's a tough world if you're a Max Holloway fan right now. Yeah, and the fight's not going to go any better. But yeah, Ilia Topuria, like I said, came out how I expected. and with Ilia Topuria. Max Holloway, same robotic responses. Now, Khamzat and Whittaker, like, people keep saying there's a shift in energy in Khamzat. I really just believe it's a haircut. He was kind of, like, acting like Khamzat. You know, Whittaker being a nice guy doesn't really give, like, Khamzat something to work with. Even Usman's like a kind of a chill, but like he was saying to Khamzat like he's gonna humble him and that. And so they went back and forth a little bit. Khamzat and Whittaker really didn't have like any like crazy back and forth. Khamzat was being very respectful, show respect to everyone on stage. You know, Whittaker always being Whittaker, always joking. You know, smiley. Yo, I'll be real. Whittaker is just like his usual self. He's locked in. He's ready. And that is like, if you're a Whittaker fan, you would love to see something like this as far as like a body language standpoint is, because like Usman has a way he acts like in these fights, you know, and against Khamzat is a little bit different. He was kind of like, yeah, I'm nervous. I know, like this is a nervous fight that gets me up and gets me going. You know what I'm saying? That's what Usman was saying to him. And I look at Whittaker. Whittaker's like, yeah, I don't even really watch the guy's film. He says he's a good wrestler. Other people say it, so I'm sure he's really good. I can't wait to test it out. Like, that's how Whittaker acts every single fight. He's taking this fight. He literally said the same thing about Ikram. Yeah, I don't really watch the guy, but I heard he's so much good stuff about him, so we'll see. I can't wait to beat him up. Shut like that. So Whittaker is, like, showing, like, he's locked in like his usual self, and he's not showing respect. I think Usman said after losing at Khamzat, I was like, I think I showed the guy too much respect. Like, I feel like I was so worried about this certain thing, about this wrestling, this, that. So I almost had like a lack of confidence. The fact that Whittaker's going into this fight, like, yeah, dude, like, it's just another fight, bro. This guy, like, I know who I am. This guy could be whoever the hell he is, but I'm Whittaker. I like that from Whittaker. Like I'm saying, if you're a Whittaker fan, you should be jumping up and down excited, because I feel like a big thing even with champions, like they're champions or they're this big up and comer. Oh my God, they have so much aura behind them. They're crazy. They're never gonna lose. And then like fighters, like non-consciously, they play into the tune that these guys are really good. So when they go in the fight, they're like, oh, I gotta be nervous. But Whittaker, the fact that he's like very confident in himself, I'm seeing this is looking good for Whittaker, man. Like I said, I think Khamzat wins, and I'm gonna stick with that because I feel like skills pay the bills. Even though the body language is showing that Whittaker is ready, Khamzat's ready too. I'm not saying Khamzat's scared. It's just that I feel like he's a little bit lower energy than people are used to in press conferences when he's smashing tables against Gilbert Burns, going back and forth to Usman. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's a little bit different than that. How I will say though, like he is respectful, a little bit more respectful than usual. But Whittaker is, if you're a Whittaker fan, like I said, you're in for a good fight, because I feel like Whittaker is he's gonna be ready to fight. He's gonna be ready to go 25 minutes. He said a full sprint, so he's ready for like the intense pace that Khamzat's gonna put on him. Do I think Whittaker can survive it? Not really, but could he? Maybe, especially because he's confident. But we'll see when the fight comes. As Max Holloway say, we'll find out, dude. We'll find out.
We get to find out Saturday night, man.
Ankalaev and Rakic, for them, they're both confident. Like I said, Ankalaev knows the risk. Ankalaev took a little jab at Alex Perez saying they think they're trying to make sure I don't get to him by giving me Rakic, which was true, man. That's all true. Like Ankalaev ain't saying no lie, but Rakic. Like, Ankalaev said to Rakic, like, he knows that Rakic, like, overall is, like, one of the most dangerous fights to him. Like, what I said in my last video, I literally said it. Like, this is the hardest fight you could give Ankalaev. And Ankalaev knows it. He's like, I know what the UFC is trying to do, but I'm going to go in there, I'm going to beat him. And Rakic is very confident in himself, as he should be. Rakic believes he could beat him. And can Rakic beat Ankalaev? Yes. Do I think he's going to do it? No. But is it possible? Absolutely. Like, Rakic knows how good he is, and Ankalaev knows how good Rakic is. So I like that. I like the fact that Ankalaev understands, dude. Like, he's not trying to go in like he's not trying to go in there like, oh, this guy's some random guy with no hairline. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna whoop him. He doesn't believe that. Like, he knows how good Rakic is. So I believe he's gonna take it seriously to a point. So I'm glad. I like what I see from both of them. I like that Rakic is confident in his abilities, because Rakic knows he's a hard fight for him. I like that Ankalaev knows that Rakic is tough, and I like that it's gonna be a good fight. I think it might go to points, but I think Ankalaev will get that decision win. But I know the ref. Oh my God, wait! I know the judges are gonna try to rob him. It goes the distance though, but listen, it can go the distance. It can't. We'll see. It's gonna be a close fight, I know that, but I do think Ankalaev's gonna pull through. And of course, like, this is random, but like a 9-0 prospect shot his shot, and then Dana White actually led him on the stage, and then like he shook his hand and sent him over to like get a contract or something. That's crazy. Listen, I've never seen that before in my life, so I don't know who that guy is. I don't really know his name. I know he's a 9-0 prospect. All I'm gonna say is this: if this guy becomes champion or something, that storyline, like, they could go back and make a fucking movie about the dude. Yeah, so I shot my shot one day, blah, blah, blah. Then he ends up in the UFC, barely knowing English. This guy's like, you can tell English is not his first language, but he's trying his hardest to like get words out and just say things, and like, and he did, and he shot his shot, and it looked like his shot landed. So I don't know who he is, but I'm a fan. I'm rooting for the guy. You know, I have nothing against the guy. That's really cool to see, like, in a press conference. I feel like that's never happened before. Like, I've seen people shoot like other UFC fighters shoot the shot, like, yeah, give me a fight on this card in my hometown, like Buckley and all that. But I've never seen someone like shoot the shot for a contract and get it. Then fucking another guy was like, oh, Dana, can I shake your hand, dude? Like, rock on, dude, radical. And Dana White let him on stage to shake his hand. So yeah, Dana White was in there. They kept asking Dana White stupid questions. They asked Dana White, "Are you coming to Spain?" about 14 times in one press conference. So I could tell Dana was a little bit annoyed with that. But Dana was in a good mood, good spirits. Got signed a new guy out of the blue, and like shook another random guy's hand. So Dana White, W White for this one. I'll be real. Dana White was doing his thing. And then of course Murphy and Ige got asked about one question. That's a slept on fight. Like I said, I do think Ige's coming in with the energy to set the party, and I do think he could do that. Like I said, Lerone Murphy's good fundamentally, but when you force him to fight, I feel like that's when it starts to turn ugly, and I feel like Ige's going to come to fight. And I do got Ige as an underdog, pulling it off some way, somehow, because I really believe he's that skilled. And of course, Shower Bullet and Arman Peterson. This is like, everyone was glazing Shower Bullet. They all love Shower Bullet. Arman believes he could go in there and upset him. Arman did say that, like, he was going to wrestle. Like, Arman being a primary striker is a little bit weird, but I know he's going to wrestle because he believes, like I said, he believes it's Shower Bullet's, like, biggest weakness. So he's gonna go into that. He's going to try to wrestle him. But it's just the fact being that, like, everyone loves Shower in this press conference. I feel like Shower's feeding off the energy of, like, the crowd and stuff. So I feel like Shower's going to try to go in there and just beat the shit out of Arman. But it's going to be a good fight. And I'm not comfortable putting Shower in my parlay. Even after watching this press conference, knowing that Arman Peterson, being a striker, is going to still wrestle, that makes me uncomfortable too. You don't got to be a great striker to wrestle with Shower. I really believe so. So, like, listen, I'm not more or less confident at Shower. I just feel like I don't want to put him on a parlay. I might do an individual bet on him just because I think he's gonna win. But yeah, so yeah, overall the press conference was pretty good. I like this press conference. It's kind of what I expected. I kind of expected Khamzat and Whittaker not to go or be aggressive with each other. I knew Ilia was gonna keep getting in Max Holloway's head. Ankalaev, Rakic, both confident. Murphy, Ige, no questions asked. And then fucking the 9-0 prospect got signed. That was cool. But listen, bro, if you're an Ilia fan, you should be happy. If you're a Whittaker fan, you should be happy. There's a lot coming. Of course, they're gonna do the weigh-ins and all that tomorrow. And then after the weigh-ins, we get fight night. As a wise man once say, "We'll see Saturday, dude. We'll see Saturday." But that's it for me. And God bless. 2, 3.